Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here with me on this journey. I'm doing some different card readings, trying my best to do at least bring you an extra reading or message or angel message or animals or something each day. And today, up until Christmas or maybe even longer, but today I am going to be doing the messages from the Power Animal Oracle card deck. Okay, so I want you to think in your mind, number 1, 2, 3, which animal is working with me? What medicine are they bringing through for me? And I'll try to keep it really brief, but if you have had a healing with me, you would understand, especially shamanic healing over the phone, that we always see some animals that come into it and the different messages that they have, and they are part of who you are as a soul. You know, it's reflected in the animal. And sometimes it can be the most interesting connection. Like, you wouldn't put that together, but you know, really working with the animals has helped greatly, you know, in all of my work too. And also, just so you know, I do offer healing for animals, and I have done this for many years now. And people will send me pictures of their animal, or we get on the phone and talk about it, and I can tell you, or sort of connect with the animal to find out what's really going on. Okay. And also offer healing for the animal, which they're very receptive to. So if you want something like that, just email me, divinemiracles@gmail.com. I can also do some things in person depending on where you are. And especially with horses, I like to work with them for a couple of weeks so they can get used to me, etc. And away we go. So please, if you want something like that, let me know. Something different, okay? I don't always advertise everything that I do, but I do a whole range of different things that we can organize over the phone and connect with each other. So, but let's have a look at these animals that are coming in. As I said, I'm going to try to do these every day. I hope I can. I might make a few in one day and just upload them so you guys don't miss me. Okay, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Remember, so I'm going to start with number 1. I'll do my best to explain the energy. So, those choosing number 1, this is the animal guiding you at the moment. The moose, authority. You know what is best for you. Okay, so when we know about moose energy is how very powerful it is as an assertive energy. You know you won't mess with one of these. Okay, one of these has a baby, or they're mating, or there's something going on. Bobby was telling me, you don't mess, they will chase you down, okay? So this is an indication for you with working with moose energy. Working with the medicine of moose is that you are being now given great strength and great determination, you know, and great authority, you know, within your life. It is time for you to become more assertive. So if you're worrying about what other people think or what they're going to say or what they're doing, that all needs to leave. And one thing that gets me is because I don't like to ruffle any feathers or tread on anyone's toes or, you know, upset the apple cart kind of thing. So I kind of tend to shut my mouth a lot. But if you're working with moose energy, you will have no choice but to be saying exactly what you need to be. But what you can do is ask that it comes out clearly, you know. So instead of worrying about a speech or worrying about what you're going to say or whether you need to say something, say, you know what, when the time is right, you know, I'm going to be able to say it. I'm going to be able to say it clearly. I'm going to be able to say it with authority and assertiveness, you know, and it's going to be the right thing that I need to do. So if you're really contemplating something, maybe you are right now, maybe you're wanting to dive into something but you don't know how, call on the energy of moose. And when you do that, say, I'm grateful for, you know, my power animal, the moose, to be with me, to walk with me, to guide me, to show me the way. And watch what starts to happen, you know, as a result, okay? We can call in, and this is saying you know what is best for you. You know exactly what you need to do. It may be difficult, that's why you need this energy right now. This energy is working with you. Okay, number 2. All right, let's see what you get. Okay. Number 2. Dove, serenity. Slow down, pause, and breathe. And when I look at this dove, it's always this, you know, peaceful energy that comes through as well. So sometimes the energy of dove comes through when there's been a lot of like hyperactivity, getting anxious, getting upset, all that kind of on the edge thing, which is happening to a lot of us at the moment because we're really trying to finish off all the last details, finish off work, finish off everything that we need to do. And this is saying, look, you're not getting anything done by flapping around. You know, it's time to bring peace into the situation, you know, peace into your heart, your mind, your soul. Notice when you're getting yourself worked up. You know, the medicine of the dove is like, look, you're getting yourself worked up. Rise above this energy, you know. Bring in the white light of protection. Bring in the energy of the dove into your heart, mind, and soul to cleanse and clear and just bring you back into balance. So this is indicating to me when the dove comes through that everything is erratic. It may be that you're, you know, trying to, like I said, trying to finish things up, or you're worried about somebody else, or you're worried about a situation going on right now, or you're worried about paperwork or something, okay? But nothing is getting achieved by being erratic and working yourself up and saying things you don't mean. It's time to meditate, calm yourself, place yourself in a bubble of white light, and just say, I'm cleansing and clearing any negativity away from me, anyone sending me anything, any irrational thoughts that I'm having, I do not need to be there. And I'm bringing myself back into balance, working with some crystals as well. You know, a dark crystal and a light crystal is really good to bring balance in, to release and to ground, you know. Work with this energy, this medicine of the dove. Slow down, pause, and breathe, okay? Sometimes I hate seeing that card because I'm like, I know, but, you know, we all do that. We all want something to happen yesterday. Okay, so bring yourself back into that when you can. Okay, number 3. Kangaroo. Okay, be grateful for all that you're blessed with. Okay, so you got the kangaroo energy. This has been coming up for some people with having shamanic healing with me too. The kangaroo energy, like just bouncing through. And just before I left Australia, like my son Josh and I were just cruising down the street. We went a different way home. And here goes this kangaroo across the street. Just what all the Americans think happen all the time. No, it doesn't. This was in the middle of the city kind of thing. And it just flew across the street. Everyone stopped for it. And you know what? I looked at my son Josh and I'm like, everything's going to move really, really quickly. I get that energy from the kangaroo. You know, obviously we know this. They're very nurturing. They're very caring. They're very loving, you know. They take care of that baby so well. But maybe there's a part of you that's being really, not ungrateful, but, you know, you're forgetting all of the blessings that are already around you at the moment, you know, and that's easy to do when we're going on to the next thing. You know, we want the next big thing to happen and we're forgetting, you know, how difficult it was before this, you know, and how much we've put up with before this and how many stressful situations that we've had before. And yet here we are in this one, you know, and your situation may be very stressful at the moment, but having an attitude of gratitude helps you to see all the blessings and also create more into your life. The energy of kangaroo also talks about strength and family and bonds and connections. So this also may be happening because it's Christmas time, you know, and we're thinking about our loved ones and, you know, the ones that are not here with us anymore. And we're also thinking about the sadness that we might have with regards to how things have been for us with our family. Maybe, you know, maybe you're like me and you're the total black sheep of the family, and therefore nobody gets you or understands you or, you know, has had judgments of you and just, you know, tosses you aside like nothing, you know. And it's usually the black sheep that's the most aware. And the other ones, they don't want anyone else to know that. So they sort of discard you a little bit. The best thing that ever happened to me was that happening, because it freed me, you know, to be able to do my thing and, you know, be with you all and do my spiritual journey. I couldn't do it so completely with all the nagging energy and that's wrong and you shouldn't be doing it and we should turn to God and, you know, this is evil and everything like that. And I always believed that God was looking at my heart, and if my heart was in the right place, I was right with God, you know, and that my intention is a loving one and a giving one, which was more than what I could say for all of that, you know. So you may be going through situations where you don't feel like you fit in anywhere. Could be at school, at work, anything. You could be an introvert. You know, you could be someone who just can't deal with life, you know. So bringing in the energy of Kangaroo is very nurturing for you, and you know, very protecting for you also. Maybe because you haven't felt protected in the past, you know, in many different ways. And here, this energy of the Kangaroo is part of who you are. Remembering that when we're talking about animal energy, it's always part of who we are as a soul on some level, okay? And you probably don't even realize your own hidden strengths. And that is the same with all of the cards. You don't realize who you really are, what you're really capable of, and what you can achieve in your life with the way in which you see yourself, you know, and the way in which you experience things from a different lens, a different viewpoint, you know. And now is the time that we really start to do this, because as I said, it's the end of the year. We don't want to be bringing all of our drama and stuff into 2019. We just don't want to. So I hope that you enjoyed the messages from the animal guides. If you need help with your animal, of course, there's plenty of people around that can do it. And I'm just telling you that I also do this too. So, you know, let me know. And until the next time, let's get ourselves up to 45,000 subscribers. That's what my goal is. And then I'm going to do a huge giveaway, okay? Thank you so much for being here. And until the next time, many, many blessings, and bye for now.